So a very good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah. How are you doing today?
I am I'm great
Great.
today.
So as it's our first interaction, would you mind giving your brief introduction?
Yes. Uh, Good morning, ma'am. I am Sarwar Alam from. Uh, I'm a resident of a beautiful place in Assam, but currently I have been living in Delhi for 2 years, and so I'm working in CISF, paramilitary force, and
Okay.
uh, in my family there are uh, there are four members, and we are in Delhi right now in government quarter.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's really wonderful. You're working in a CISF and it's very reputed job. How
Yes,
long you have been learning English? May I know?
yes. I have been learning English for 6 months.
Great. So why do you want to learn English?
Actually, uh, uh, when I completed 12 12 class,
Standard?
yeah,
Yeah.
12th standard. From that day, in my mind, that I want to learn English, and English language is. Uh, if somebody speak English, that time I impress to him, and that's from that day I think in my mind. But I don't understand how can I learn this language, and from that day I think that I need to learn this language, and but that time I don't understand what is the tense and the vocabulary, and from that day I try to improve myself, and last 6 months I'm practicing continuously.
Okay.
And
That's really wonderful.
yes,
So, can I ask one question? Because in your while you're preparing for CISF,
yes, through SSC I have to attend the exam through SSC.
okay, so in that examination, English is not required.
uh, English is required, but both Hindi or English. That time I I take preparation in Hindi.
Okay, of course. So now you're again started your journey to learn this language. Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. So please tell me something about your job because I don't know much about it. What you of course you're working in force and what how do you manage what inspires you to do you are aiming to do that job from the very starting of your career or you have alternates for that.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I'm performing my duty at Delhi Metro. Do you know about Delhi Metro?
Yeah.
Yes, some foreigner comes and asks some question. I cannot reply them, and I cannot give him the instruction properly. That's why I think the lack of my knowledge and lack of my word vocabulary, and from this type of problem I'm facing, and that's why I improve. I am improving in this language. This is the main reason. And I have two daughters, and I try to speak with them too, and I'm teaching them little bit, and I try to speak with them. uh, that's why.
Of
And
course.
uh, I'm very glad to speak with you. Yes, actually, your confidence is so high because your education is also so high, and I'm only 12 plus. That means uh, that's why I have no confidence to speak with others, and from this way, I try to improve myself in every side.
Never ever underestimate yourself. You're not 12 past, you're doing a job, really good job, serving the society, and it's really reputed job. And one thing is more, you mentioned that confidence. So it is something when you are habitual of a particular thing, automatically confidence comes from within.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And nobody can play, your role better than you.
Yes, this is right. And ma'am, in which year have you completed your master degree?
I'm still in my masters, I'm in first year of my masters.
Yes, yes. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Are you preparing for any job?
Actually, yeah, nowadays I'm, looking for a job and I'm applying. And of course, because this MBA is 2-year program, right? So after
Yeah.
that, definitely I have to do job. But still I'm, trying my
Oh,
level best.
yes, yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Advise me in that how can I improve myself in
Okay.
better?
So basically, as a learner, I'm not a like expert in this, but still I can tell you like what I do on a daily basis so that you can also improve by doing this. So basically, there are 4 things. And always I say in the videos that LSRW: listening, reading, speaking, and writing.
Okay, ma'am.
If you will do consistently on a daily basis, like listening is something, whatever you listen, just, don't think that I'm listening, I have to complete this listening task. No, just try to understand what they're speaking, how they're speaking, the tone, the voice modulation, the space, like whatever you have to just observe. And like immerse yourself in that listening. Okay, and the topic, like whatever you're listening, maybe you're listening podcast, stories, what do you listen basically?
Yeah, actually, I'm listening. I'm watching video on YouTube right now.
Okay, so what kind of videos you listen, may I know?
Yes, I'm just I'm watching video on YouTube on one channel following. I have been following uh, the from American English, and just you advise me which one is best in American English and British English. Which English is best for me?
Okay. So basically, as you are in your initial stage,
Yes.
so don't go for like accent and all. Just
Yes.
listen simple English. You can listen conversations, Indian conversation, I'm not saying that I'm not like restricting that completely. Like don't listen American videos, like or conversation and all. You must listen, but at least when you are at some level, as you're in the initial stage, right? Once you will cross that level, you will feel confident because Indian speakers, we can understand them as we are Indians. I believe that we can,
Yes.
get the vibes to understand.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can listen conversations, you can listen podcasts, you can listen. I believe that you must have heard about BK Shivani ma'am. She is very calm and composed.
Shivani, yes, yes. Shivani,
Have
ma'am.
you heard?
Yes, I also subscribed her
Okay.
channel.
Yeah, so she is really, really amazing, like commendable speaker. And Pure Biceps Ranveer, I do listen his podcast many a times. So you can listen. Or when it comes to reading, what about reading? Do you read?
Yes, I read, but uh, I can I cannot manage for actually I cannot read daily. I try to read in I have 2 or 3 books or try to read. Yes.
Okay. So, of course, you can read books, you can read, articles or stories or about life and about, like motivation, inspiring thoughts. There are
Yes.
so many things you can read, right? So read whatever, in your interest.
Actually, ma'am,
And
I can understand whenever I listen any broadcast, any videos, and I can understand properly. But when I try to speak, then I cannot speak as like fluent.
of
Actually,
course, because nobody is, like, okay, please go ahead. Sorry for the interruption.
When I study and I cannot remember properly, that's the problem. And I study always. I study 1 hour or 1.5 hour. Try to learn some.
Okay. Yeah. So
In the
got it. It's not like, you don't have to learn this language, like this English as a subject. You
yeah,
are considering it as a subject, I believe, because you're saying that you study 1 hour. 1 hour is not, I believe, that if you're learning this language, just always, think in English. Try to, okay, whatever you see, okay, think about how to speak this in English, or listen, or listening is something, just enjoy this journey. When you think as a burden, okay, this is something I have to do, because otherwise how will I speak with foreigners, and in my job, how can I? Don't pressurize yourself. First of all, learn this as a language, or you will you know be fluent step by step. Don't go for perfection. No, I have to speak, I don't want to make any mistakes. It's not like that. Even I make mistakes. Many a time I make mistakes. So it's completely all right. Be okay with your mistakes. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody is going to judge you.
okay, thank you so much for giving me very valuable advice. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
ma'am.
To make mistakes and learn from those mistakes, because
Yes,
nobody is perfect. And we have, as a human, I believe that we have, this tendency, okay, everyone is going to laugh, or what they will think if I'll make mistake. This
yeah,
is thought, kind of thoughts comes in our mind when we speak, when we try to speak in English, when we try to do something different.
yes,
But always say that I am trying. But maybe many of people, you can say, are not still trying. They are still stuck at some point, but I am trying my level best.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
From today, I will think everything in English.
Yeah, and don't pressurize. If you will not get the word, oh my god, I don't know what,
Yeah.
then you can check it out. You have your phone, just check it out.
Yes, yes. Every time I think when I actually someday I have to perform my duty in some sitting uh, place, and I have 8 hours. I have to sit in one place, and that time I physically nothing to do.
You
That
don't
time just
have to check the work. Okay.
was my surrounding area, and that time I think in everything in just I'm lecturing in English, and that time I think some. Uh, uh, sentences and try to make some sentence, and that time I lack of word, that time I search in my mobile and get many new, and from that way I get some many words, and I note down those words.
Yeah. That's weird. Like, it's completely up to you. Whatever method you use, and whatever suits you, just use it, and learn it as a language. Don't pressurize yourself, and be okay with your mistake. And yeah, enjoy the journey.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So, is any question left for me?
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Okay. So it was really wonderful talking with you. And one more thing, can I use this video as a part of my YouTube channel? Will that be okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, please send me this video.
Yeah,
uh,
for sure. Check it out, and you
yes,
will get this video after leaving this meeting.
okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So have a wonderful journey ahead. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.
Bye bye, ma'am. Bye bye.